Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am back with another very cool deck profile. I am joined straight from the top 32 of the European YCS by Aurel Kugler. Hope I didn't slay that too much. And Aurel, you played a very interesting deck.
Yeah, I did. Indeed.
So I still say this is arguably the best, if not the second best deck of the format, but you played Virtual Worlds.
Yes, I did.
So what's the reason why you picked this deck for the YCS?
The funny thing is, I wanted to play Salamangreat. I played Salamangreat for like ever, and I started playing Virtual World after it got released, and then I stopped when like VFD was becoming a thing and it became boring. Then I switched back to Salamangreat, and then when Stalia came out, I came back. I wanted to play that for YCS, but then I noticed that Salmon is shit. Basically, um, no offense to all Salmon Grade players out there, I still love the deck. But yeah, Virtual was just better. It's more resilient and got a higher ceiling, and board is great. And yeah,
All right, great. So you were, what was your score after Swiss?
my score after round 11 was 911.
Okay, that's solid. That's certified top. So yeah, that's a great job actually. So anything you want to say before we go into the deck profile?
Not really. Just shout outs to my locals, Kadikuno Game Store in Stuttgart, and all the guys there. Apart from that, we're good.
All right, and show us what you got.
All right. So we'll start with the spice, as every virtual world deck is going to be. We've got free Lulu, free Gigi, free Kirin, free Lalao, and then the two Neon.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty standard, and some people, cut the 2/2, but I thought I might as well play it. It came up, was good.
All right, cool. Did you think of those ratios all yourself, or?
Uh, yeah, we tested a lot at our locals, and yeah, we just thought it might be better to play the one more name, because yeah, sometimes you just miss the name, and yeah,
Okay, yeah. All right.
you know how it is. Then for hand traps, very standard free ash.
All
Can't
right.
say much about that. Best hand trap in the game, stops right as fusion. Um, then two ghost spell. I wanted to play three, but I couldn't fit the third one. It was just like it. I couldn't fit it anywhere.
Okay.
There's no card. I'm already playing 41 cards, which seems weird, but yeah. Then the Gamma package, that card was that was just insane. I Gamma people so often after I activated Desires, like
Nice.
never banished a driver, but yeah,
Good
drew it from
player.
Desires. Then I drew it. I drew it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Like half of my games, I drew the Seraphim driver of the Desires. So
all right.
um,
Only 8 hand traps. That's not a lot.
it is not, but I figured if I played more, I would break more, and over a long event, I wouldn't like. I wanted I wanted to have more consistency over more rounds.
Mm-hmm.
If I have like 9, 10, 11 rounds, if I play 12, 13 hand traps, I'll just break on them.
All
That
right.
doesn't work.
Makes sense.
Yeah, then standard, free Jinglong, free City. Can't argue. You have to play those. Then free Desires. I wanted to play Prosperity. I couldn't get my hands on some,
Okay.
but if I could have gotten them, I don't think I would have actually played them, because in the combo you need to draw cards to have discard for your stuffing grave, and you know.
Okay, makes
Um,
sense.
so yeah, I didn't really want to play it. And then two talents, wanted to play three, but couldn't find space for it, so played two. Didn't draw it much, but when I drew it, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Two control of a battle butler, that was pretty funny.
Nice.
Nuke the board. And then just three one-offs. The one foolish goods might seem weird, but there's just some math behind it. It's one more hand effect. Like in theory, it's one more hand effect, because the issue is if you don't draw a hand reveal effect,
Mm-hmm.
then you lose. Like
Mm-hmm.
you cannot play. And Foolish Goods is a pseudo starter. Like you
Mm-hmm.
search long and then you search a hand effect if you don't have
Mm-hmm.
one. You could cut it, but I figured out I might just well play it. Yeah, I don't know. It worked. I drew it once and it was good.
Okay.
And then two Chuchi and one Kowloon.
All right.
Shanwu, sorry.
All right. Yeah, looks solid.
Not much to say about that.
Yeah,
Do you
very,
want
very tight
to
main deck. Extra deck is fine, please.
extra deck? Okay. Yeah, standard. We all know these. Yeah, not much to say about these. Great cards come up a lot. This won me a game actually against a Skystriker player who tried to pop this 4 times in one turn with afterburners and all that stuff, access code, and I don't know why he did it, but
Nice. Hey, maybe it works the second time. You never know.
yeah, I don't know what he pulled. Then one Chen, one Vermilion Dragon Mech, standard cards, have to play those. Then the Crystal Wing package, and then the Kaliga package. I opted not to play Dragoon because this card actually hurts a lot. Like sometimes you just end on the added back Lulu from the GG in end phase,
Mm-hmm.
and you really do not want to discard the card because if your board gets broken, you lose. You have no follow up, and yeah, I just didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
And then I played basically I played 14 cards in my extra deck. I played a hot red.
Oh my
um,
god, you thought you could summon this of Tolkien, didn't you?
no. You
Oh.
summon this with Muddy Mud Dragon and a level 3 tuner. Because this needs a level 6 Dark Dragon Synchro. Yeah, I talked to a friend just like 10 minutes before the event, before like you had to hand in deck lists. And he told me to play it because I didn't know what else to play, and I put it in, and yeah, never summoned it. Could have been anything. Could have been
You
like
never
I don't know.
summoned it, huh?
No, I never summoned it. I
Interesting.
nearly made it once, but then like I had game anyway. So then the Zeus, and then I played Gaia Charger over Downed Magician. Yeah, I don't know. I never made this, but I wouldn't have ever made Downed, so it didn't really matter.
Okay.
And then M7 and the Fan, and then the one Fortune Tune. That's pretty
Okay.
standard, I'd say. Could have played like a Break Sword, but I thought like against Salamangreat, this would be a bit better because if they have a set rage, you can play around that a bit.
All right.
Okay, that's basically it for the extra deck. Then for the side deck, I played 3 Phantasme. Did not really side that in because I didn't play against much Salamangreat. I only I wanted it for Salamangreat, Sky Striker, and Tri-Brigade, and I sided it in against Tri-Brigade and Sky Striker. Never saw it. Yeah, wasn't really that good. Then Drone Lockbird. I didn't play Cycle Reader because I did not quite think that there would be that many Drytron players, and I just wanted to have something that covers more ground, like Cycle Reader is basically only against Drytron, and the Drone Lockbird is good against Dogmatica Invoked, and yeah, some random rogue matchups.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I played two Nibiru. The theory was I'll draw this off the Phantasme.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
um,
Against Striker.
Yeah, exactly against Gastrike if they would go for the access code ATK. Now, if you go against Salamangreat and you draw this after the Phantasme, that's pretty alright. And I didn't think this card would be really good this format, so I just cut it to 2. Then the Imperial Order and the 2 Anti-Spell. I drew them, but they didn't win me games, so yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Same with me. Yeah.
Shen basically did what Imperial Order does against Sky Striker. My Sky Striker players ended up like with 10 banished spells every turn. So yeah. And then I've got 3 Twin Twister and a Harpies. Just generic back row removal. Was pretty good.
Yeah. Looks like a very clean list. I think this is definitely the way to go for a main deck. Specifically, extra deck is kind of flexible. Like you said earlier, there's a lot that you can play. I would recommend not playing Arcfiend Abyss, but
Yeah, of course.
I guess you get to top 32 if you do that. All right, great. So,
Mostly play cooling cards. It's pretty
anything
good.
else you want to add to that, or
Do you want me to go over my matchups
yeah, sure, you
or?
can talk about your matches quickly.
Uh, yeah, I've got this written down here. Round one, I played against Magnite Invoked. That was pretty easy. My opponent hand trapped me 3 times and then bricked. Um, then I played against Adignista. That was a pretty long round. Was pretty good. Deck's okay. Then against Tri Brigade. After that, Sky Striker. Then Prank Kids, Sky Striker again. Then I played Infernoid Dogmatica in round 7, which was
Okay,
pretty interesting. And for round 8, I played a Cyber Dragon, which was XO. I
that's
don't know how he managed
scary.
it. I asked him how he did it. He told me he drew Lightning Storm and OTK combo all day. So basically, yeah, that's how that.
Basically a remote duel, yeah.
Yeah. And then for round 9, I played Invoke Dogmatica Shadow. And for round 10, I played Tri Brigade with Ancient Warriors. That guy opened like the normal summon of the Ancient Warriors plus Nerva every game. So, and I bricked. So, yeah,
Hmm.
that was that. That was my only loss in Swiss. And
Tribregate
then,
Ancient Warrior.
yeah. And then round 11 was Prankits. And then round top 32 was the mirror match. And my opponent just had the better hand.
Oh, that's
Not much
unlucky.
you can do in the mirror match if your opponent draws better than you.
Oh well, still got a nice playmat out of it. So,
Yeah, but nothing. Was my second YCS anyway, so
oh, nice. Well, solid performance, and yeah, thank you so much for the deck profile, and I am sure that we will see more of you in the future. Bye, guys.
hopefully. Thanks for having me.